Welcome to Scholastic Scrimmage here on WQLN PBS. Scholastic Scrimmage is brought to you by the members of WQLN and our friends at the Morris Coupling Company, a company with a strong commitment to service, manufactures parts for pneumatic conveying and industrial vacuum systems. Supported by a dedicated group of employees, Morris has called Erie home for more than 80 years.
Hello, and welcome back to the fourth season of Scholastic Scrimmage. We have made it to the semifinals. I'm your host, Glenn Holland. The match will have two halves with a lightning round midway through each half. We'll get to know the students a little better at halftime. As a reminder, Scholastic Scrimmage is a game that requires rapid recall of specific factual information and is not indicative of academic training. Time for our first toss-up. In 2024, Florida banned what goods cultured form after state laws restricted substitutes for this type of food made by firms like Impossible Foods. Cathedral Prep, James.
Meat.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. What fundamental force, which Qian-Xiong Wu demonstrated could violate P symmetry in beta decay, is mediated by W and Z bosons?
Strong nuclear force.
No, I'm afraid it's weak nuclear force. Toss-up. What property possessed by relatively non-polar molecules like oils and other lipids that avoid water has a name that is Greek for Titusville, Laurel?
Hydrophobia.
I need the property. Cathedral Prep?
They repel water.
No, it's hydrophobicity is what I was looking for. Toss-up. What czar, during whose reign protesters were massacred on Bloody Sunday, was influenced by the mystic Rasputin and was Titusville, Aiden?
Tsar Nicholas II.
That's correct. Here is your bonus. What American mathematician names an equilibrium from game theory in which no player can improve their outcome by changing their strategy? That is John Forbes Nash. Toss-up. What country contains the ruins of the Chimu city of Chan Chan, giant desert geoglyphs called the Nazca Lines, and Titusville, Aiden?
Peru.
Correct. Here is your bonus. What common name is given to A. titanum, a plant native to Sumatra that produces a foul-smelling flower that is the world's largest? It's commonly called the corpse flower, and unfortunately for good reason. Toss-up. What country, which banned exports of rare earth elements in September 2023, is home to the oil firm Petronas, which names two towers in Kuala Lumpur? Titusville, Aiden.
Malaysia.
Correct. Here's your bonus. What leader founded the Viet Minh independence movement and served as the first president of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam?
Ho Chi Minh.
That is correct. Toss-up. What Chinese dynasty, whose final years included the Battle of Red Cliffs, dissolved into the Three Kingdoms period in the 3rd century CE? That is the Han Dynasty. Toss-up. What story, whose narrator suffers from over-acuteness of the senses, depicts the body of a man with a pale blue eye that is hidden under the floor? Cathedral Prep, James.
The Telltale Heart.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. What English king who faced a long revolt by Welshman Owen Glendur was the first king from the House of Lancaster?
Arthur.
No, it was Henry IV. And now it is time for our lightning round. Coin toss has determined that Titusville will have first choice of topics. And your choice is black holes or Philip II of Spain.
We'll take Philip II of Spain.
All right. Name these people, places, and things from the reign of Philip II of Spain. Dutch-speaking country that revolted in 1568.
Netherlands.
Correct. Bloody Queen of England he married.
Queen Mary.
Turkish Empire, Philip's navy fought at Lepanto.
The Ottoman Empire.
That is correct. Precious metal that Spain mined at Potosi.
Pass.
Strait near Cape Horn that he ordered blockaded.
Pass.
Fleet he sent to conquer England in 1588.
Spanish Armada.
Correct. His royal house based in Austria.
House of Habsburg.
Correct. Painter of Venus of Urbino who made
Pass.
his father who was both King of Spain and Holy Roman Emperor.
Pass.
New palace he commissioned on a gridiron plan.
Pass.
Precious metal that Spain mined at, that would be silver. Cathedral Prep, your topic is black holes. Answer the following about black holes. Particles of light that can't escape a black hole.
Photons?
Correct. Black hole boundary inside which light can't escape.
Event horizon.
Correct. Zodiac constellation that contains the Milky Way's central black hole.
Pass.
Space-time waves from colliding black holes detected by LIGO.
Pass.
Wheelchair-using physicist whose name?
Stephen Hawking.
Correct. Albert Einstein's theory that describes how black holes curve space-time.
General relativity.
Correct. Infinitely dense point at a black hole's center.
Pass.
Stellar explosion that can form a black hole.
Supernova.
Correct. Food name phenomenon that stretches out objects.
Spaghettification.
That is correct. Theorem that a black hole's only properties are mass, spin, and charge is the no-hair theorem. That's the end of our lightning round, and we are back to regular play with this toss-up. What mythical woman, who was turned into a lion with her husband Hippomenes, was the first to wound the Caledonian boar and was known for her speed? That was Atalanta. Toss-up. What planet, whose metallic core takes up 85% of its radius, has the most extreme changes in surface temperature and is closest to the sun? Cathedral Prep, James.
Mercury.
Correct. Here's your bonus. What anion, usually written as H-, is found in many rechargeable nickel metal batteries?
Hydrogen ion.
Judges, I'm afraid not. Hydride is what I was looking for. Toss-up. What river is crossed by the Tampan Z Bridge in the Holland Tunnel, empties into the Atlantic in New York Harbor, and is named for an explorer? Titusville, Aiden.
The Hudson River.
Correct. Here is your bonus. In the first line of his poem, Howl, Allen Ginsberg claims, "I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by what phenomenon?" Destroyed by madness. Toss-up. Frederick the Great led what kingdom whose forces later captured Napoleon III in a namesake war with France that led to the unification of Germany? Titusville, Aiden.
The Prussia.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. The biennial film festival known as FESPADCO is held in what African country whose capital is Ouagadougou?
Burkina Faso.
That is correct. Toss-up. What Beetlejuice actor who played Donald Trump on Saturday Night Live had a 2024 involuntary manslaughter charge dismissed? Titusville, Ethan.
James Baldwin. Or Baldwin?
I'm sorry, Cathedral Prep. Alec Baldwin is the name you were looking for. Toss-up. In what country's 2023 election did Christopher Luxon's National Party defeat Labour Prime Minister Chris Hipkins, who had replaced Jacinda Ardern? That is New Zealand. Toss-up. What German scientist, whose law of magnetism implies the non-existence of monopoles, names two of Maxwell's equations and the normal distribution? Cathedral, James?
Gauss.
That is correct. Carl Friedrich Gauss. For your bonus, pencil and paper ready. How many calories are in 1/3 of a pie if 1/7 of the pie contains 150 calories? That is 350 calories. Toss-up. What amendment, which includes the phrase "except as a punishment for crime," was Cathedral Prep, James?
The 13th Amendment.
Correct. Here's your bonus. Lily Bloom marries, but eventually leaves abusive neurosurgeon Ryle Kincaid in what 2016 novel by Colleen Hoover?
It Ends With Us.
That is correct. Toss-up. What country controls the Svalbard archipelago? Titusville, Aiden.
Norway.
Correct. Here is your bonus. The film Birth of a Nation inspired the 1915 revival of what organization at Stown?
The Ku Klux Klan.
That is correct. And that's the end of the first half, with Titusville with 130 points and Cathedral Prep with 120 points. Now we're going to take a break and get to know our students just a little bit better.
I'm Charlotte. I'm in 11th grade at Titusville, and if I could have any superpower, I would choose telekinesis.
Hi, my name is Aiden. I'm in 12th grade, and if I could have any superpower, I think it'd be super speed.
Hi, my name is Laurel. I'm in 10th grade, and I would choose flying.
Hi, my name is Ethan. I'm in 11th grade, and if I had any superpower, it would probably be super strength.
Hi, my name is Kayla. I'm in 12th grade, and if I were to have a superpower, it'd be telepathy.
Hi, my name is Julia. I'm in 12th grade, and if I could have a superpower, it would be time control.
Hi, my name is James. I'm in 12th grade, and if I could choose any superpower, it would be teleportation.
Hi, my name is Raymond. I'm a freshman, and if I could have any superpower, it'd be telepathy.
Toss-up. What university's basketball team is coached by Dan Hurley, won NCAA Division I championships in 2023 and 2024, and is nicknamed the Huskies? Titusville, Aiden.
UConn.
That is correct, the University of Connecticut. Here's your bonus. For a set of n numbers, what kind of mean is found by taking the nth root of the product of the numbers? The geometric mean. Pencil and paper ready for this toss-up. What is the least common multiple of 9 and 15, given it is equal to their product divided by their greatest common factor? Cathedral Prep, Raymond.
45.
Correct. Here's your bonus. What two-word Latin phrase, which means always faithful, is the motto of the U.S. Marine Corps?
Fidelis.
That is correct. Toss-up. What battle ended with Irvin McDowell's retreat to Washington, earned Stonewall Jackson his nickname, and was the first major battle of the Civil War? Titusville, Laurel.
Battle at Fort Sumter.
No, I'm sorry, Cathedral Prep. That is the first Battle of Bull Run or the first Battle of Manassas, depending on which side you're on. Toss-up. What group whose upbeat song, Wouldn't It Be Nice, opens their album Pet Sound, was fronted by Brian Wilson and had hits with Kokomo and Surfin' USA? Cathedral Prep, Kayla.
The Beach Boys.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. What director of Inception and the Dark Knight trilogy won a Best Director Oscar for the 2023 film Oppenheimer?
Steven Spielberg.
No, it's Christopher Nolan. Toss-up. What events described by the coefficient E are called elastic if they conserve momentum and kinetic energy? Titusville, Aiden.
Collision.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. The term milonga refers to both dance events and a music genre in what style of ballroom dancing that originated in Argentina and Uruguay around 1900?
Tango.
That is correct. Toss-up. What book, inspired by its author's bet with editor Bennett Cerf, has just 50 unique words and features an unusual plate of food offered by Sam I Am? Cathedral Prep, Raymond?
Green eggs and ham.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. The epitaphs of such fictional people as Fiddler Jones appear in what collection of poems in free verse by Edgar Lee Masters? That is the Spoon River Anthology. Toss-up. What man who in 1888 sent the Dear Boss and From Hell letters was a never identified serial killer who murdered 5 women in Whitechapel, London? Cathedral Prep, James.
Jack the Ripper.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. What law states that a chemical reaction's total change in enthalpy, delta H, equals the sum of the delta H values for each step? That is Hess's law of constant heat summation. Toss-up. What city, whose sites include the old town of Gamla and the Vasa Museum, is home to the Nobel Prize Museum and is the capital of Sweden? Titusville, Aiden.
Stockholm.
Correct. Here is your bonus. The border between Iowa and Nebraska is formed by what river, which flows through Sioux City and Bismarck?
The Sioux River.
It's the Missouri River. And now it is time for our lightning round, and this time Cathedral Prep will have choice of topics. Your choices are starting words with SW or ice cream.
Starting words with SW.
All right. Give these words that begin with the consecutive letters SW. To propel oneself through water using body movements.
Swim.
Correct. Wetland, often partially or intermittently covered
Swamp.
with correct. To wrap a body tightly in cloths.
Swaddle.
Correct. Weapon with a long blade for cutting or
Sword.
thrusting. Correct. Moving or capable of moving with great speed.
Swift.
Correct. To swing slowly and rhythmically back and forth.
Sway.
Correct. Characterized by showy display or fashionably elegant.
Swank.
Correct. To faint or become enraptured.
Pass.
Sample piece of fabric.
Swatch.
Correct. Row of cut grain or grass left by a scythe or mowing machine.
Swath.
Correct. To faint or become enraptured. That is swoon. Titusville, your topic is ice cream. Answer the following related to ice cream. Topped ice cream dish that is a homophone for a day of the week.
Sunday.
Correct. Retailer of the ice cream-based Blizzard.
Dairy Queen.
Correct. Per most polls, the most popular ice cream flavor in the United States. Correct. Italian word for ice cream.
Gelato.
Correct. Vermont-based maker of
Jerry's.
Correct. Variety of ice cream containing 3 separate flavors.
Neapolitan.
Author of the poem The Emperor of Ice Cream.
Pass.
Japanese rice cake often filled with ice cream.
Pass.
Dessert made with ice cream, cake, and meringue.
Pass.
Artist of the songs Ice Cream and I Will Remember You.
Pass.
Author of the poem The Emperor of Ice Cream.
Pass.
Japanese rice cake often filled with ice cream. That is mochi, and the author of the poem is Wallace Stevens. It is back to our regular play with this toss-up question. What monarch whose reign was recorded in the Amarna letters promoted exclusive worship of the sun god Aten and was the husband of Nefertiti? Titusville, Aiden.
Akhenaten.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. What Massachusetts senator proclaimed liberty and union now and forever, one and inseparable, during his 1830 debate with Robert Hayne? That is Daniel Webster. Toss-up. What artist depicted a man speaking at a town hall in Freedom of Speech, part of his 4 Freedom series reproduced in the Saturday Evening Post? That artist is Norman Rockwell. Toss-up. What type of angle has a cosine of 0 and a sine of 1 at Cathedral Prep? James.
90 degrees or pi over 2 radians.
Correct. Here is your bonus. What philosopher from Sinope supposedly became a follower of Antisthenes, the founder of the school of cynicism that he espoused? That is Diogenes. Toss-up. What book, which ends with a card game symbolizing the Tehran Conference, depicts the betrayal of Boxer by the pig Napoleon at Titusville? Aiden.
Animal Farm.
That is correct. Here is your bonus. Tamerlane's tomb in Samarkand can be found in what former Soviet republic whose capital is Tashkent?
Uzbekistan.
Correct. Toss-up. What 2 men wrote All the President's Men and spoke with the informant Deep Throat while reporting for the Washington Post on the Watergate scandal? Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein. Pencil and paper ready for this toss-up. What is the probability 2 independent events will both occur if their individual chances are 1/6 and 3/5? Cathedral Prep, James.
1/10.
That is correct. Here is your bonus. What surname is shared by Emily, who played anthropologist Temperance Brennan on the crime drama Bones, and by Zoe, who played Jess Day on New Girl?
Deschanel.
That is correct. Toss-up. What author, whose Tales of a Traveler includes The Devil and Tom Walker, wrote about Brom Bones and Ichabod Crane in the... Titusville, Ethan.
Washington Irving.
Correct. Here's your bonus. The loyal William Dobbin eventually wins the heart of widow Amelia Osborne in what satirical 1848 novel by William Makepeace Thackeray? That novel is Vanity Fair. Toss-up. What medical condition with a two-word name, which titles a 2017 hit by Phoebe Bridgers, is treated with Dramamine and is caused by movement in a car? Cathedral Prep, Raymond.
Motion sickness.
Correct. Here's your bonus. Under the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah, what present-day sub-Saharan country became the first to gain independence from the United Kingdom in 1957?
Cameroon.
No, in fact, it is Ghana. Toss-up. What creator of the League of Gilead led the Potawatomi Massacre in Kansas and organized abolitionists who made a failed 1859 raid on Harper's Ferry? Titusville, Laurel.
John Brown.
Correct. Here's your bonus. What governor of Michigan, who was reelected in 2022, was the target of a foiled 2020 kidnapping plot?
Gretchen Whitmer.
That is correct. Toss-up. What mountain produced the loudest known sound in Earth's history? Okay, he rang in, so Cathedral Prep, Raymond.
Krakatoa.
That is correct. And that's the end of the game. Titusville, your score was 285. Great job during the matchup. Good luck with the rest of your academic year. Congratulations to Cathedral Prep. With a score of 310, you will be moving on to the championship game of our competition.